Dear Carrie, hi. This is going to be a very quick vlog. I'm sorry there wasn't one last week, but I don't know, fatherhood and life got in the way, so sorry about that. God, I'm sweating now. It's hot and sunny today. I'm dressed smart because I'm literally about to leave for a wedding, and in fact I'm borderline running late, so this is going to be very quick. I'm off to a wedding today. Just me. Giovanna is at home with the boys and all the family are over, so I'm having a dad-free day, I guess. Actually, I don't think there ever is one of those days. That doesn't exist. So I'm having a day at a wedding. It's a very good friend's wedding. Friend of all the band, actually, of McFly over the years. Originally Harry's friend, and then the band just kind of adopted him, and he's become all of our friend and his soon-to-be wife, soon-to-be in a few hours. So congratulations, Browner and Claire. I hope your wedding's great. What a lovely day to get married. Weddings are great. Anyway, it's been a really exciting week. I'm working with the illustrator and the publisher for all the illustrations on for the Christmas Oris, and I cannot wait for you to see what the Christmas Oris looks like. I think he is the coolest dinosaur I've ever seen. He looks amazing, and it's really hard not showing anyone. I'm showing everyone who I meet. I'm like, check him out. So I can't wait to show you guys, not just the Christmas Oris. I mean, he is particularly awesome, but I'm looking forward to you guys seeing what all the characters in the book look like. And obviously, we're still a way away, but you know, there's a lot of work going on at the moment. The book is being typeset and everything at the moment, so I'm seeing the way the book's being laid out and making tweaks and deciding on the fonts and all things like that at the moment. So it's all new to me, this, because it's obviously my first novel. I've not done all this stuff before, so it's very exciting. I'm loving it, and also getting I'm finding out that the book is now, it's looking like it's being published in lots of countries around the world, and so I'll hopefully be able to announce some of that soon for all of you guys who aren't in the UK. It will be released in some other countries around the world, which is really exciting. So I've had a very exciting Christmas Oris-y week, and that's really about all I've got to tell you. Other than that, I've been at home, been being dad, had a couple of meetings. One of our kids pooped in the bath. Well, actually, both our kids are in the bath, and one of them decided to do a big poop. So that was an eventful night. This is basically as eventful as my life gets at the moment. Also, I put up a photo of me sitting down there. I was working at the time. I was actually doing some Christmas Oris stuff, and I was at home, and Buddy was sat next to me, and I posted a picture. It looks like this. I posted this picture up on Instagram and got some interesting responses back about, you know, I was obviously sat on my laptop. I was doing a bit of work at the time, and you know, I was getting people who are very passionate and emotional about me being looking at a laptop rather than looking at my son. And you know, obviously that is me and Giovanna, we put our lives up online and out there, and we share a lot, but you know, that's obviously, I don't spend my whole life staying at my laptop on my phone and neglecting my kids. I'm you know, I'm very, very fortunate to be able to call writing my job, you know, and also you know, obviously spent 13 years almost in McFly and in bands, so musician first and foremost, I guess, but a songwriter where I can write from home, and now I write books, and luckily that means I get to work from home and I can fit it in around my family as I decide to do it. And you know, and I'm extremely, you know, someone commented that, you know, I put on the Instagram post, the comment said that I put just said working dad, because I was working. That is my job. I write, and that is my job. You know, I don't, this isn't my career. I just put stuff up online to share, and you know, social media and stuff is just something that I enjoy, but it's not my life. My life is writing and being creative, and I'm lucky that I get to do that for a job. And but someone put up, you know, something about how, you know, how they hate that I called it working because I've got such an easy life, and you know, I've got it easy when their dad, you know, has to work 2 jobs to provide for their family. And you know, that is something, it's a very interesting point. You know, my dad worked in a factory, worked 12-hour shifts to provide for me, and I'm completely sympathise with you, with that person who wrote that comment. I know what that's like. My dad was, you know, either on night shift and sleeping during the day, or working days. You know, that was his life for 20 years at a factory, and to provide for me and my mum. You know, my mum obviously worked as well, so to provide for me and my sister. And I'm extremely grateful and lucky that I get to do something that I actually enjoy for a job, and it's an amazing privilege to be able to do that, and I don't take it for granted ever. It's amazing, my life. It is amazing. Having said that though, being able to do that for a job means that I still have to work hard, and like lots of people who are writers, you know, who write for anything, that you still have to put in the hours and make something and work. So it's still work, but I'm just lucky that it's work that I enjoy. So I stick by my comment that working dad, because I was working at the time. I know that I'm incredibly lucky, but I also have to work hard to stay lucky, I guess. So, you know, and I don't think anyone who enjoys what they do for a living, I don't ever think they should be made to feel, they should feel bad for it. Because that is an amazing thing. You should never feel guilty because you're doing something you enjoy, and that is also your job. You know, hopefully everyone finds something fulfilling with what they decide to do with their life. You know, actually I was thinking about this the other day. I was driving, I have to go in a minute, but just quickly the story. I was driving down the street where I used to get the bus to college, and it was just normal, you know, kind of college that everyone kind of goes to. And I was doing my AES levels, and it was before I'd met, you know, had anything to do with Busted, or way before McFly was ever anything, didn't exist at all. And I used to get on really bummed out because I was just going to college and no one that I was studying with really cared about what they were studying for. And music, there was no interest in music at my college, so that course got stopped. So it meant I couldn't do music at college, so I had to just do art, and I can't even remember what I did now. I did art and media studies and a few other things, and no one really cared about what they were studying. I did all the subjects that I was interested in, but actually it's they're the subjects that people just pick because they think they're going to be easy and they can mess around in. So I was really hating it, and I would listen to albums on my way. There was so many albums I would listen to, all these bands I loved, you know, like, you know, at the time I loved Sum 41 and Blink and Limp Bizkit, and, you know, those kind of bands that were, you know, of that era when I was going to college. And I was just wishing that I could do that for a living. And I don't even think I really knew that that's what I wanted to do. I was just wishing that I knew that I wasn't enjoying my life at college, and I wasn't getting out of college what I thought I wanted. I'm not articulating myself very well at the moment. But I saw someone the other day when I was driving past who just reminded me of me. And he had headphones in and he looked really bummed out, and he was on a bus, and that's the bus that I used to get to college. And I just thought, I'm so lucky that I had, you know, that I skipped college that day and decided to go for I nearly didn't go for the Busted audition. It was an audition in the paper, mum showed me, and I was really bummed out at the time and not enjoying college, and last minute I just thought, you know what, I'll give it a go. And that audition changed my life. Having said that, I then didn't get that audition. I didn't get in the band, and that was devastating, and I went back to college thinking, oh well, that was my shot and it's gone. But that was the moment, from not getting that opportunity, I realised that's what I wanted to do in my life, and it made me work harder to do it, to get it. You know, and I would then spend all my day studying at college, and then I would go and write with James in Busted. You know, he was, you know, amazing at asking me over to write, and there was an opportunity there, but it meant that I had to, I'd finish college and drive in my crappy 1.1 Fiat Punto with a tape player, I think I had a cassette player at the time, and I'd drive over to where James lived, and we would stay up all night and write songs, literally until the sun came up. You know, I'd be leaving his at like 6 or 7 in the morning, driving back home, getting an hour's sleep, and then going into college and doing my AS levels. It was fun, but it still required an element of work and dedication, and knowing that that's what I wanted to do, and I was willing to put in the hours. And so I guess that's what I was just kind of thinking about. I was thinking about that guy on the bus, and I hope that he, you know, might find an opportunity like I found, and then he might have a cat that interrupts him one day. No, I was just thinking that I hope when opportunities, if you get them in life, present themselves, but you still have to take them. You know, you still have to work hard I don't even know why I'm saying this. I hate sounding preachy, but that person who wrote that comment about me having an easy, and having life easy, just bugged me a little bit. And it's hard for me to complain, because I'm very lucky. I have 2 amazingly gorgeous, healthy kids. I have a job of my dreams, being in a band, and a cat's tail in my face. Hi, Leia. I do. I have the best job in the world. I get to call writing my job. I get to write books about Christmas and dinosaurs. But you know what? I still have to actually write. I spent the last 6 months writing that book. Spending hours typing away, and that is still work, but it's fun work. So that's it from me. So I'm sorry to that person who put that comment, because I know you weren't meaning to cause offence or anything, and I do have an awesome life. I'm very lucky, and I thank you guys for allowing me to have it. Right, I'm late for the wedding. I need to go, and I need to get petrol on the way, and I'm driving my old Mini that I've had for 13 years, and it's unlikely that it would make the whole journey. So you might never see me again. You might see me on the side of the motorway hitching a ride. Actually, no, don't do that. It's not safe. You should never do that. I won't do that. Right, bye everyone. Carrie, you've been you. I've been this person. See you next week. Bye.